Hi guys, I'm Megan Brightwood and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking about my favorite things from the month of January, which is crazy to me. There has been so much that has already happened this year, and that includes the fact that my daughter turned 4 like a week ago. So yeah, I have a 4-year-old running around my house, which is just, it blows my mind. It feels like we just brought her home, but yeah, she's doing really well. We had a couple of little small like family only birthday parties for her, and I think she really had fun with that. But anyway, before I get derailed and start talking about her, I did want to talk to you guys about my favorites. So today's video does include some makeup stuff, some skincare, and then also some kind of fashiony sorts of things. So let's hop into this. The first thing that I want to talk about is this Mallee Supreme Skin Cleansing Oil, and I love this. So before I started using this, I was using the Clinique Take the Day Off makeup remover, which works really well, but my issue with that is that when I would go to use that, I would use a cotton round and put the product onto that, and then you use it on my eyes, and then you just throw it away, or if you have the reusable ones, then you have to launder them, and it's a whole thing, right? So this is much easier. So you just put a couple of drops into your fingertips, kind of rub it around a little bit, and then use your fingertips in circular motions to take all of the makeup off. It works really, really well, and it just blends into my regular skincare routine so well. There's not any extra, you know, garbage or anything. So yeah, I have really, really been liking this. And then the other skincare item that I wanted to tell you about is this Guerlain Late Debut cleansing milk, and I'm sure that I just butchered that name, but I really, really like this. So cleansing milks, for me at least, are much gentler on my skin, which is amazing. It has been so dry around here that my skin has just, it needs all of the hydration and gentleness that it can get. So this is very nice and gentle, and it works really, really well. It takes all of the makeup off and leaves my skin kind of feeling cleansed but not dry. So I really, really like this. I know I had talked about this in my, what was it, Nordstrom haul, I think, that I was going to tell you about it. I really, really like it. It works very, very well, and I would highly recommend this. The other thing that I had gotten was the Anastasia brow pencil, and I don't really like that as much. It just is a little bit too dark for me. In fact, I didn't even use it today. But yeah, I don't know how much I would rate that, but yeah, this is awesome. I love this. Moving on to the more makeup-y things, I first wanted to tell you about this Ren Clean Skincare Perfect Canvas Clean Primer. So I kind of go back and forth on face primers, whether I'm using them or not. It kind of depends on the weather, honestly. Like right now when it's really dry, I feel like my skin does kind of need that extra little layer to smooth everything out. So I do reach for them more now, but in the summer when it's dry, or when it's humid out, I don't use them so much. So anyway, I do kind of like this style of primer. There are some that are more creamy, and I don't really like that. I kind of go for more the gel sort of silicone feel to them. This one is silicone free, so yeah, there is that. But just kind of that feel, that almost, I don't know, it's just a very smooth feel to your face when you use it. So the way you use this is you just apply a couple of drops to your fingertips, just gently apply it, and it works really well. So yeah, really love that. And then I have a new lipstick favorite, which I had talked about my lipstick favorite for December, and I had mentioned that, you know, I thought it was kind of ridiculous that I was talking about lipstick during mask mandates and all of that, but I do really like my lipsticks. So the one that I wanted to share with you today is an old favorite. It is the Tom Ford Indian Rose lipstick. It is what I'm wearing on my lips right now. It's just a really pretty rosy color, and I love it. It goes on so smoothly, and that's the key thing for me. I like the Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks, right? They're pretty, but they're so dry and kind of almost difficult to put on. But something like this one, the Tom Ford one, or the YSL ones, they glide on so nicely, and they're almost like a lip balm. So yeah, I love that. This one is a really pretty shade. It's got that same like silky consistency that I really like. So yeah, I have loved this for a long time, but I kind of wasn't using it for a while and then I started up again, and yeah, love that. The last makeup item that I wanted to share with you was also in that same Nordstrom haul that the Guerlain cleansing milk was in, and it is this Ilia True Skin Serum Concealer. This is the lightest shade that they carry. It's called Arrowroot, and I really, really love this. So yeah, most of the things that I got from that haul I really, really like, except for that Anastasia brow pencil, but that's probably more just user error than anything. I'm just needing a little bit more practice with it. But anyway, yeah, I really, really like this. It goes on very smoothly. It does still kind of get into the little fine lines that I have just right underneath my eye, but you know, that's just part of aging. So I'm not going to really dwell on it. They're there, that's a fact, but I don't really care. So anyway, yeah, I really like this. It goes on very smoothly. I feel like it does kind of brighten up that under eye area and kind of makes me look a little bit more awake than I maybe feel, because oh my goodness, last week my son had the hardest time sleeping. I think he was awake until like 4 a.m. and it was awful. Like he was just screaming. He is teething. Like he's got all of his teeth at 1.5 years old. He's even got his 2-year molars. So, so yeah, I'm a little bit tired, but I do feel like this kind of brightens everything up, makes me look a little bit more awake. So yeah, love this. Okay, so I've got 2 more things that I wanted to share with you. Both of them are kind of fashion related. However, one does kind of venture into the world of knitting as well. So I'm gonna save that one to the very end. But I did want to share this sweater. Oh my goodness, I have been living in this. It is a Chelsea 28 cowl neck sweater. It is so cozy. If I could just wear one thing every single day, it'd be this with like a pair of leggings. I love it. So yeah, I will leave a link to this and everything down below if you want to check it out. But yeah, really, really love this. And I know I've mentioned this before, but the Chelsea 28 sweater fabric is amazing. It's so soft, so cozy. It does need to lay flat to dry so that it stays nice and soft and cozy, but it's one of those things that I am willing to pay that price. So the last thing that I wanted to share with you is something that does kind of venture into the knitting world as well, and they are just a very simple pair of socks. I did a how to knit video on these, and this is my favorite pattern to use for just a basic sock. It's a ribbed style, and this is made out of an Audine Wools alpaca sock yarn, and I don't remember the colorway or anything. It was one that I'd gotten in a knit crate, but yeah, love how these turned out. This color was amazing. I wasn't really expecting it to be as pretty as it turned out, but yeah, I really, really love this. And yeah, if you are not a knitter, I would recommend checking out some of those how to knit videos. This is not a beginner project by any means, but I do really like them. So those are my favorites from the month of January. As I said, I still cannot believe that this month is already over. I have a 4-year-old. I don't know how to handle that. I mean, she could go to school next year, like actual school, and that terrifies me, but I'm gonna do my best with her education, so yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys are having an amazing day, and if you are interested in seeing more videos from this channel, I kind of do sort of makeup-y, beauty sorts of things, some fashion stuff, and most of my channel is knitting. I think that that's what most of you guys kind of enjoy, but I do enjoy the other stuff as well. So if you're interested in seeing more, certainly hit the subscribe button, hit notification bell, like this video if you enjoyed it, but I'm going to get going. I hope you guys are having an amazing day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!